Mr. Speaker, on my way over today to come to session, I started receiving some phone calls and some messages about comments that the governor had made today on a radio show or a TV show. I'm not sure exactly where it was, but I received those messages, and then I heard the video, audio that was done that was sent to me as well. And the comments that were made were about teaching across this great commonwealth. Words that he used were words like short-sighted, temper tantrums, selfish, overpaid, and ignorant. All, Mr. Speaker, which I think are uncalled for. I think those are uncalled for because I believe with all of my heart that teaching is an honorable profession. It's an honorable profession. And Mr. Speaker, teaching is an awesome responsibility. And I have the utmost respect for those people who are in that classroom teaching in the teaching field. Mr. Speaker, I'm a former teacher myself. I've been in the classroom. And I've taught in front of children in the classroom, freshmen, and I've coached. And I didn't do that profession that long, but I happened to be the son of a school teacher who was in public education for 50 years, and I happen to be the father and the father-in-law of those who are in the education field as well. Mr. Speaker, people are voicing opinions across this great commonwealth, and they're voicing those opinions because they've been in this field, and they're only fighting and voicing their opinions for something that they believe is theirs, has been theirs, and hopefully will be theirs in the future, and that's the pension. A pension that has drawn individuals into the teaching field and people who are highly respected throughout our communities who we give that awesome responsibility of teaching our most precious resource, our children. I'm glad to hear people who are voicing their opinion and bringing their voice to Frankfort. That's what this process is all about, Mr. Speaker. It's about people coming to Frankfort, voicing their opinion, and being a part of this process. And I have great respect for those teachers in the field and those retired teachers who are out there, and I know everybody in this body does. I do. Everybody's been in a classroom, and everybody has that great respect. Gentleman, the chair of education, who is in that field as well, that's in that classroom doing this responsibility, and the gentleman from Franklin who's retired in this field, and others who have been in the field. So I uphold the school teacher, I uphold the educator, and I uphold that individual that's called a teacher that brings hope and opportunity across this great commonwealth of Kentucky. So I welcome their input. I welcome their advice and their guidance. And Mr. Speaker, they're far from being overpaid. They're far from being selfish, short-sighted, temper tantrums. And let me tell you something, Mr. Speaker, they're far from being ignorant. These are good people. These are dedicated people. These are committed people to the education field, and they're committed to making sure that our children get the quality education that they deserve, and teachers are treated with the respect that they deserve as well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.